Luka Doncic has just dropped a game-changing announcement, and it's sending shockwaves through the entire NBA world. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. The Los Angeles Lakers, one of the most iconic franchises in basketball history, have secured their new face of the future. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, Doncic has officially signed a 3-year, $165 million maximum contract extension, complete with a player option for the 2028 season. It's a bold move and a loud statement from both Luka and the Lakers. This is not just about money, it's about legacy. Right after putting pen to paper, Luka took to social media to share his heartfelt thoughts with millions of fans across the globe. In a post that quickly went viral on X, formerly known as Twitter, Doncic wrote, "I just signed my extension with the Lakers. Excited to keep working to bring championships to LA and make Laker Nation proud. Grateful to the Lakers, my teammates, and all the fans who've shown love since day one. This is just the beginning." Those final words, "This is just the beginning," have already become a rallying cry for Lakers fans. And if you've been following Luka's journey in Los Angeles, it's clear, he's not here just to play, he's here to make history. But Luka's announcement didn't stop with his contract. In an inspiring and emotional gesture, he revealed that $5 million of his deal would be donated to help 77 young athletes around the world, a nod to his iconic number 77 jersey. He wrote, "Today I'm also committing $5 million to help 77 young athletes around the world chase their dreams, just like I did. Basketball gave me everything, and I'm lucky to be able to give back and help the next generation." This isn't a PR move. This is who Luka Doncic is. At just 26 years old, Doncic has already carved out a reputation not only as one of the most dominant forces on the court, but also as a compassionate and generous figure off of it. His philanthropic efforts are wide-reaching, heartfelt, and deeply impactful. Just last year, Doncic donated $500,000 to support victims of the devastating wildfires that ripped through Southern California, a tragedy that left many families displaced. More recently, in July, he made headlines again with a staggering $50 million donation to aid search and rescue operations for the victims of the flash floods in Texas. This is a superstar who doesn't forget where he came from, and who never ignores where he is now. In December, he launched the Luka Doncic Foundation, with a mission to create safe, inclusive, and empowering environments for children to learn, grow, and fall in love with the game of basketball. Through that foundation, he has already impacted the lives of countless kids, providing resources, equipment, mentorship, and access to the game that changed his own life forever. He even stepped up to defend basketball culture in Los Angeles in a very personal way, donating $5,000 to help restore a vandalized mural of Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna. It was a powerful reminder that Doncic understands the weight of wearing the purple and gold, and honors those who came before him. Since arriving in LA in February, Doncic has electrified the fanbase. Whether it's been his clutch performances, his leadership on the court, or his selfless actions off of it, Doncic has already established himself as more than just a Lakers player. He's becoming a true icon of the city. The connection he's built with Lakers Nation in just a few months is rare. And it's growing stronger every single day. But for Luka, none of this matters if he can't bring home a ring. In a candid interview on July 19th during the Insider's Look special, Doncic made his mission crystal clear. "I want to be the guy that brought championships to this city. For sure." That statement has ignited hope in a fan base that's been yearning for another title run. Let's not forget, the Lakers last lifted the Larry O'Brien Trophy in 2020. But since then, it's been a rocky road. Injuries, inconsistent play, and playoff disappointments have plagued the team. Many questioned the future of the franchise. Others wondered if the championship window had already closed. But now, with Luka Doncic in LA for the long haul, that window just blew wide open. His presence, combined with the right pieces around him, has fans and analysts alike buzzing with excitement. The idea of Doncic leading a new era of Showtime basketball isn't just hype, it's a very real possibility. His ability to take over games, his basketball IQ, his leadership, and now, his commitment to the community, it's everything the Lakers could hope for in a franchise player. And for Luka, this is about destiny. He's not satisfied with all-star appearances. He's not chasing stats. He's chasing banners. He wants to see his name hanging next to the legends. Magic, Kareem, Kobe, LeBron, and now, Luka? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear, with this extension, this donation, and this fire in his heart, Luka Doncic is all in on Los Angeles. And Lakers fans around the world? They're all in on him. Lakers Nation, we just got a major update on the future of one of the biggest icons in basketball history. And it came straight from the top of the organization. After weeks of speculation, rumors, and endless debate about what comes next for LeBron James, Lakers president Rob Pelinka has finally spoken, and what he said is turning heads across the NBA. During a press conference this past Saturday, Pelinka was asked directly about LeBron's future in Los Angeles, especially with so many wondering if the league's all-time leading scorer will end his legendary career wearing purple and gold. Pelinka's answer was calm, confident, and promising. All the conversations we've had with LeBron and his team, especially Rich Paul, have been incredibly positive and supportive, he told reporters. If he has the opportunity to retire as a Laker, that would be something really special. Let that sink in. After months of mystery, and a roller coaster of cryptic comments, vague interviews, and swirling trade rumors, we're finally hearing something solid. The door is wide open for LeBron James to finish his career in LA, the city where he's added more chapters to his legacy and continued to defy Father Time. But this isn't just about LeBron's retirement. It's about what the Lakers are building right now. And with LeBron possibly finishing his career in Los Angeles. With Doncic entering his first full season with the franchise. And with new faces filling key roles. This Lakers team is looking more dangerous than it has in years. Let's rewind for a moment. The past 2 seasons were disappointing by Lakers standards. Back-to-back first-round playoff exits. Injuries. Inconsistency. A roster that struggled to find chemistry when it mattered most. But now, there's a shift happening. A new direction. And Rob Pelinka is pulling the strings behind the scenes to make sure this team gets back to where it belongs, in championship contention. During this offseason, the front office zeroed in on 2 key needs, rim protection and perimeter shooting. And the Lakers answered the call with 2 significant pickups. DeAndre Ayton, the former #1 overall pick, brings size, toughness, and playoff experience to the center position. He gives the Lakers a much-needed anchor in the paint, someone who can defend the rim, grab boards, and run the floor. Jake LaRavia, a versatile forward, adds length and shooting from beyond the arc. He fits perfectly alongside Doncic and LeBron, providing floor spacing, hustle, and the kind of energy that every championship team needs off the bench. With these additions, the Lakers now have a more balanced and dangerous lineup. The front court has depth. The wings have shooting. And the backcourt? Well, that's where Doncic and LeBron will do their damage. Imagine the possibilities. LeBron, now 40 years old, still playing at a high level, not needing to carry the entire offensive load, but stepping up in the biggest moments. And beside him, Luka Doncic, a generational talent, hungry for his first NBA championship and more motivated than ever after committing to the Lakers long-term. This duo could be unstoppable. And Pelinka knows it. His moves this summer haven't just been smart, they've been strategic. This isn't a rebuild. This isn't a transition year. This is a calculated push to bring banner number 18 to the rafters of Crypto.com Arena. And if that's going to happen, the leadership of LeBron and Luka will be absolutely crucial. Pelinka's comments on LeBron's future were more than just polite PR. They were a signal, to the fans, to the media, and to the locker room, that the Lakers are locked in, united, and moving forward with a shared mission. LeBron may not have made any official announcement yet. He hasn't said how many years he has left. But all signs point to one thing. He's not done. And neither are the Lakers. The team is deeper. The energy is different. The goals are clear. So what happens next? We watch. We wait. And we dream. Because if things go the way Rob Pelinka is planning, if Doncic continues to elevate, if LeBron leads with everything he's got left, then the Lakers might just be writing the first pages of a brand new dynasty. Bronny James just made a surprising revelation, and it's something that's left many fans stunned. After making NBA history by sharing the court with his legendary father, LeBron James, Bronny is now opening up about that emotional debut with the Los Angeles Lakers. But here's the twist. Despite the magnitude of the moment, Bronny says he's never watched it. Not once. In what was supposed to be one of the most memorable nights of his life, Bronny hasn't rewatched a single second of his debut. No highlights. No post-game clips. Not even the part where he stood shoulder to shoulder with his dad on the same NBA floor. Let that sink in for a second. The moment marked the first time in league history that a father and son shared the court in an official NBA game. It was a monumental milestone, not just for the Lakers, not just for the James family, but for the entire basketball world. Fans around the globe tuned in to witness the once-in-a-lifetime pairing. Cameras were flashing. Social media exploded. It was more than basketball, it was history being written in real time. For LeBron, this had been a dream in the making. Over the years, he'd made it very clear. He wanted to play long enough to share the court with his son. Not just watch him from the sidelines or mentor him from afar, but to be right there with him, in uniform, playing under the same lights. And in 2025, that dream came true. But for Bronny, it felt different. In a recent interview with Dave McMenamin of ESPN, Bronny finally shared why he hasn't looked back on that game, why he refuses to press play on a moment so many would kill to relive. And his explanation. It's honest, humble, and maybe even a little surprising. I just think that if you know me, you know I don't really like the spotlight in big moments, Bronny said. I mean, it was a great experience to be part of because it was the first son-father duo. But I'm a chill guy. I don't like all that. Comes with it. But yeah, I don't really like to go back. I mean, I'll watch my good performances where I have some minutes under my belt, but I'm not going to go and watch that. That's Bronny for you. Unlike his father, who has embraced the spotlight since high school, Bronny's not chasing the headlines or soaking up the limelight. He's not interested in viral moments or emotional highlights. His focus, getting better, earning his minutes, making a name for himself, not because of who his dad is, but because of what he can do on the court. And maybe that's exactly what makes him different. Bronny knows that just being LeBron's son won't keep him in the league. He has to prove himself. Every day. Every game. Every practice. And that's exactly what he's trying to do. Last season, his rookie year, Bronny played limited minutes and put up modest numbers. Just 2.3 points, 0.7 rebounds, and 0.8 assists per game. It wasn't flashy. It wasn't headline-grabbing. But it was a start. A foundation. And after a strong showing in the NBA Summer League, he's looking to build on that momentum. He's working hard to carve out a bigger role with the Lakers this season. Training camp is just around the corner, and Bronny is determined to prove he belongs, not just as LeBron's son, but as a real contributor in a competitive roster. For now, he's not concerned with reliving the past. He's focused on what's ahead. Still, the image of LeBron and Bronny sharing the court, that moment where two generations of greatness collided, is something fans won't forget anytime soon. And maybe, just maybe, one day Bronny will sit down and finally watch that game. Maybe when his playing days are over, he'll look back and realize how special that moment truly was. But until then, he's locked in, focused, grinding for his own legacy. Because while the world may see him as LeBron's son, Bronny James is quietly determined to become so much more. And who knows? That Lakers debut might just be the first historic moment of many. The Los Angeles Lakers have been actively searching for ways to strengthen their roster this offseason, and one of their biggest priorities has been securing a dependable starting center. After an early exit in the first round of the playoffs, it became clear that the team needed an upgrade in the frontcourt, especially when it came to the center position. Jackson Hayes, while a promising young player, wasn't quite the answer for the Lakers. They needed someone who could anchor the paint, provide consistent defense, and stretch the floor on offense. But the free agent market didn't offer many appealing options at the center spot. Many of the top centers were either locked into contracts or simply unavailable. Still, rumors have persisted throughout the offseason about another all-star center, Nikola Vucevic. For months, there's been chatter linking Vucevic to the Lakers, stretching back to the trade deadline. Despite those rumors, the Chicago Bulls held onto Vucevic for the time being, choosing not to move him in a trade. But according to Anthony Irwin of Clutch Points, the Lakers aren't interested in trading for Vucevic. Instead, their interest hinges on one very specific scenario. They would only consider signing him if the Bulls decide to buy out his contract. After bringing Ayton in on a 2-year deal, it simply doesn't make sense for the Lakers to give up valuable trade assets for another center, especially when they want to give Ayton a fair chance to prove himself. The Lakers front office seems committed to evaluating Ayton's fit with the team before making any major changes. On the other side, the Bulls appear confident in Vucevic's ability to contribute. They're optimistic that he can help Chicago remain competitive in the Eastern Conference, which is expected to be relatively weak next season. Vucevic's consistent scoring and rebounding make him a valuable piece for the Bulls' playoff push. However, if the Bulls' season doesn't go as planned and they fall out of the playoff race by the trade deadline, a buyout could become a possibility. That's the only time the Lakers would seriously consider bringing Vucevic to Los Angeles. The Lakers are always looking for opportunities to upgrade their roster. They aren't afraid to make tough decisions and won't hesitate to sign a player if they believe it will improve the team, regardless of potential ego issues or feelings. If Vucevic were available and deemed a better option than Ayton, the Lakers would jump at the chance. Time is of the essence for the Lakers. With LeBron James now 40 years old and nearing the final years of his career, the franchise knows its window to compete for championships is limited. They want to put the strongest team possible on the court while LeBron is still leading the charge. Last season, Nikola Vucevic put up solid numbers with the Bulls, averaging 18.5 points, 10.1 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game. He shot an efficient 53% from the field, and he also knocked down 40.2% of his three-point attempts, a strong indicator of his ability to stretch the floor as a big man. In today's NBA, a center who can shoot from deep and defend the paint is incredibly valuable. Vucevic fits that mold well, making him an intriguing option for the Lakers if he becomes available. But until the Bulls decide what to do with Vucevic, the Lakers' focus remains on giving DeAndre Ayton every chance to succeed. How Ayton performs in the early part of the season could determine whether the Lakers make a move at the trade deadline. In the meantime, Lakers fans can expect the front office to keep a close eye on all opportunities to improve the roster. The franchise is fully committed to building a championship contender, and that means making smart moves, even if it means switching gears quickly. With LeBron still leading the team on the court and a talented supporting cast around him, the Lakers want to maximize every chance to bring another title back to Los Angeles. Only time will tell if Nikola Vucevic becomes part of that plan. But one thing is clear: the Lakers are ready to act if the right opportunity arises.